Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and with this video, I'll be discussing my thoughts on episode 12 of the anime series Coppelion. And if I said the last episode was amazing, a pinnacle of sacrifice, this one definitely ramped up the suspense. It was a pinnacle of suspense and being brought to the edge of your seat, because essentially, we're picking up with Ibarra and Aoi. They're waiting at the rendezvous point for this train that they finally got up and running in the previous episode to meet them there and to basically escort them out of this whole Fallout Japan area. And who comes a calling but the near death, I have to say, but the Ozu sisters. You know, they haven't been taken out for the count as yet. And so there's this great just destructive battle going on between them, the First Division, and of course the Coppelion girls. And as this train finally comes on coming, I mean, there's that little harkening back to the previous episode where seemingly Haruto dies, and I still beg the question whether that actually happened or not. I'm wondering if he could have survived at all by a slim margin, and we'll have to wait for the final episode to see, but you have, Ibarra kind of sensing it, though not quite interpreting what she's sensing at that moment. And this episode had just a lot of unexpected little twists and turns, one in particular being Ibarra's breaking down when finding out that, Haruto isn't on board the train. For whatever reason, he was left behind. She doesn't know the details, and she just breaks down. She's kind of put in a situation where she's exchanged personalities with Aoi a little bit, because Aoi's the one who's crying all the time and freaked out, and this just kind of defeats her sense of purpose for a few minutes until she sees this sort of apparition, this ghostly callback from Haruto telling her to buck up and to be strong. And so she carries on with the mission once they've defeated temporarily the Ozu sisters. One of them, I mean, she basically all but killed. The other one, the electricity powers one, has a vengeance right now and is, of course, by the end of the episode, chasing them in just spectacular fashion. Another unexpected thing in the episode, she got that giant iron spider up and running again, and it's chasing after the train as they're trying to get out of there. Now, along the lines of some other unexpected things that, were basically set up, I just thought it would kind of be like a happy ending with the baby being born, the mother that, of course, Taiko has, because of her medical skills, been spending her time with in one of the safe zones of this train. And you basically find out that, the baby, trying to deliver the baby is not going to be as easy as they thought. They are going to have to do a cesarean section, and to try to, because the baby has like the umbilical cord around its neck, they don't want the baby to suffocate and die before it can actually be born. But this could jeopardize the mother's life. And so, I didn't expect them to actually ramp up the drama to that effect with this background character. But in a sense, if they, if Taiko's able to pull it off and save the mother's life as well as the baby's life, there you go. There's the hope for the future that Ibarra has decided she needs to fight for. And it's the same, sort of humanity that Haruto was struggling with comprehending why Ibarra was like that to begin with. The Ozu sisters also are like just flabbergasted by that mentality. Coppelion puppets, essentially, working to save humans who have just been sort of using them and exploiting them. And is there a secret to their creation that we weren't told, as hinted by the Ozu sisters, something nefarious? I don't know. But the other thing that really shocked me was Ibarra's sense of humanity reaching the scope of actually trying to save the First Division survivors, as well as all the good people who have been in that planet hideout and everything like that. Just a spectacular episode this was. And again, with that ending, with, the electricity-powered Ozu sister piloting that giant iron spider, the evil, like just ominous, electrified eyes. I think she's going to tap herself out with her powers and abilities. Her sister told her if you keep using it, you're just going to fry. But I think what she's done is fried her last brain cells, and it's going to be Ibarra who lays her to rest, if not Haruto coming in an unexpected sort of cavalry call toward the end. So yeah, I can't wait to see the final episode and how the series wraps up. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below what you thought of this episode. If you've seen it, highly recommend this series if you haven't. And that'll be it from me. Hope you enjoyed the video and that it finds you well. And I'll catch you later. Peace.